Good day, human Latios. This is Latios Zoo. Welcome to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is a test battle before the Battle of Legends competition. Now, so this is a double battle, and I use, well, some legendary Pokemon that are Ubers. Like I have Darkrai on this team. I'm also using Cresselia, but Cresselia isn't really a banned Pokemon, so that's okay. So I also have Porygon 2 and Sylveon, and I'm battling Forest. Here is what happened. Now, as I said, since this was preparing for the Battle of Legends competition, I decided to do it in the format of a double battle. So, start with Porygon 2 and Cresselia, and I actually traced the speed boost, which is, I guess, is kind of nice. So he's going to withdraw his Blaziken and go into his Mewtwo. Which, that's okay with me, I guess. Except the Charizard's going to Mega Evolve in the Charizard Y, which is somewhat of a, it somewhat makes me relax. That means he's not using Mega Mewtwo. Which would kind of scare me otherwise. But I do kind of know that Mewtwo is probably going to be packing an Aura Sphere for Porygon 2, especially because he's probably afraid of me having that speed boost. So he does go for the Flamethrower in the sun on Porygon 2, because he really wants to get rid of that, he really wants to get rid of it. Of course, I just go for a Thunderbolt on the Charizard, because I want to get rid of that Mega Evolution. But he wants to get rid of Porygon 2. Now, he was able to get the burn down, which I guess is good for him, because, well, Porygon 2 isn't going to be living too much longer. He does protect the Charizard, knowing I'm attacking him, which I guess kind of makes sense. Of course, Mewtwo's able to go for an Aura Sphere, which will easily take down Porygon 2, so no more speed boost Porygon 2, which is unfortunate. So I go for a Signal Beam on the Mewtwo, knowing it's not going to become a Mewtwo X, obviously, so that's always nice. Now that Mewtwo does have leftovers, though, so yeah, that's unfortunate. So I go into Sylveon, who can attack both opponents at once, but the Hyper Voice. Of course, going to go for a Psychic on Sylveon, which is going to do almost half damage. But the Flamethrower in the sun is going to finish it off with a crit. So Sylveon just got bopped. But I am able to go for a Psychic on the Charizard, which is not quite enough to take it down. So yeah, Cresselia is really just sitting there and not doing as much as I would hope. So I go in Darkrai, who's able to go for a Dark Void, which is able to put the opponents to sleep. Dark Void is a really broken move, as it does put both opponents to sleep. But it doesn't have perfect accuracy like Spore. If it had perfect accuracy, then it would be way too broken. Of course, I feel like it always hits at the, it always works when I need it to work, and doesn't work when I need it not to work. But whatever the case. I'm able to go for a Psychic, take down the Charizard, while the Mewtwo just sits there with its leftovers. Of course, I can always just go for a Dark Pulse on that thing. Though it is going to lose some health thanks to the Bad Dreams, and then the Blaziken comes back out. Now the thing is, I figured that the Blaziken is going to be able to attack Darkrai, but I figure Darkrai can at least survive one thing thanks to the, thanks to the Focus Sash. So I go for a Dark Pulse on the Mewtwo, because I want to get rid of that thing. More so than I want to get rid of the Blaziken. I did go for a Psychic on the Blaziken, but once again, it protected itself, just so it can get that speed boost up so it can be fast. So it goes into the Ludicolo. So that's fine, I can just go for a Dark Void again, just to put those Pokemon to sleep, because the easiest way to deal with opponents is by making them sleep. And you have that Ludicolo dancing slower with its eyes closed. Of course, the Ludicolo is in fact Lumberry, so it's going to wake up right away. Not much I can really do about that. Do go for a Psychic on the Blaziken, which is going to be able to one-shot it, but still have to deal with that Ludicolo. which is very much awake. It's going to go for an Energy Ball on Darkrai. It's going to do a little more than half, so I really can't afford for it to go... Oh, well, Darkrai's not really going to be able to survive another one, Signal Beam isn't going to quite do enough damage to get rid of the Ludicolo, so it's going to go for an Energy Ball, which is going to take down Darkrai. But actually no, Darkrai's going to survive with 1 HP. Very clutch, especially because it didn't even need to use the Sash. Get a crit with the Dark Pulse, which is very unnecessary, and take down the Ludicolo. So yeah, that was an interesting battle. More stuff like that to look forward to in that competition coming up. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.